My name is Alex Voto. I'm a West Coast Regional Director for ConsenSys. And today I'm here with the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, trying to figure out what Ethereum clients need to be able to do to satisfy enterprise needs, and also what we can do to actually advance the state of interoperability between those enterprise kind of deployments and with the actual main Ethereum public network. So we're trying to figure out how to actually achieve this interconnected world of Web3 that we all envisioned and actually include enterprises in that vision as well. As with a lot of other kind of blockchain experiments, Ethereum is fantastic at use cases in the financial industry of moving and tracking assets, of doing bank settlement and clearance, and it really achieves that mission of removing intermediaries from processes that peers can actually accomplish together if only they had a way of trusting each other. And the financial industry has seen a lot of that. A lot of folks are just beginning to lay the groundwork for transparency in supply chains. We're just starting to see that hardware oracles are spitting out useful information to the blockchain about where an item has been, who has taken custody, what kind of manipulations have happened to a good or object, or even a service that's actually happening. But we have yet to see what kinds of creative business use cases people will, what will people basically do with that information that changes the way that they interact with people in a supply chain. So it's not enough to create a useful technical solution. What you have to do is actually change the way that you do business around that. And blockchains give us that trust layer to make useful and important decisions on, whether that's related to assets or releasing certain kinds of permissions to people. Ethereum has been this incredible force and that has had just incredible uptime. I mean, basically 100% uptime for years. So we know that it works as a way of kind of solidifying and documenting things and making sure that it's actually up and available. And now we're trying to get enterprises to establish what they need to feel comfortable with, to say, yes, I actually will use this very solid technical framework to run my business logic on. When we talk about enterprise Ethereum, it's actually not a piece of code. It's not something separate from normal Ethereum. Ethereum it's a protocol, it's a vision, it's a lot of things. When we say enterprise Ethereum, what we just mean is anything that runs Ethereum or a fork of Ethereum or something that actually adheres to specifications of some sort, whether those are the main public net specifications or enterprise specific specifications, that means that folks can actually interact with each other. So for a lot of business applications, the primary Ethereum mainnet is actually the best solution for them. So the main public Ethereum network can be the enterprise Ethereum that we've all been hoping for. But there are certain aspects of the way that the mainnet on Ethereum operates where we need more from it. So we need more privacy, we need more ability to do complex permissioning. We need better ways to scale to the level of thousands and thousands of transactions per second. And for those things, I think there are active efforts of improving public Ethereum to actually handle and accomplish the things that we need from that. But there can also be parallel efforts or even side chains that are connected to Ethereum that actually do those things much more quickly. And so we can make decisions about not mining with proof of work, or not dealing with gas. Any of these kinds of sort of shifts in how we use Ethereum that help us achieve those business outcomes more quickly. But the goal of what we're doing today with the Enterprise Ethereum specification and with the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance as a whole is trying to figure out how do we minimize the deviations from protocol one whole vision so that we're all kind of operating together and we all can actually leverage the work that we've done and make it so that enterprises can work with each other in emergent ways rather than having their own kind of silos.